The last concept in relation to software we'll be exploring is software ownership, pretty much the legal concepts behind distributing and downloading software. So, ownership rights in software refer to the legal control a person, company, organization has over that program. So, when you purchase or download software, you're actually usually agreeing to something called a license agreement. It's when you hit yes, you hit okay, or maybe you check off some box. Most of us don't read it, right? As we'll see in some of the future slides, there are consequences to agreeing to some of these agreements, and there are some legal ramifications. Of course, maybe those things will change, right, as the years go by, as the court cases roll through. But for now, they are used sometimes in a predatory fashion. We'll see that in the video. So the full name for these license agreements is the end user license agreement. You're the end user. The person who created the software is the licensor. So when you download that software, you usually have to agree to one of these legal contracts. So you do get a copy of the software, but you don't actually own it. You own it up to what that agreement lets you uh, do in terms of sharing, using, modifying the software. It's all outlined in that license agreement. And again, typically that happens when you install, download it, etc. Not all software is designed to be sold, to be profited off of. There's this huge community of open source software, where software whose source code is publicly available that allows anyone to view the code, modify it, and share it. This is a really cool thing in the tech industry, something that kind of makes me proud to have been a part of it. I didn't actually get to publish a full open source software. I was working on one project that was going to be open source. But basically, open source software is designed to be free. And it's all free for the purpose of pushing the needle forward, of pushing innovation forward, of making technology better and easier for people to use by allowing anybody to go and contribute to it. So, key characteristics of open source software are it's transparent, anyone can see the code so they can understand how it works, it's collaborative. Developers worldwide will work on that open source software to make it better. It's flexible, so it's meant to be modified and customized to fit certain needs, and is publicly licensed. So there are special licenses out there that are designed for open source software that say, hey, you get to go use the software, go have fun with it, go modify it, go make it your own. So popular examples of open source software, Android. So the Android operating system actually started off open source. Linux is open source. That's a very, very popular engineering uh, PC operating system or personal operating system. Firefox, another open source project. Blender, some of you might be familiar with, another example of open source. So a lot of these great software started as open source and really would have only been possible by being open source, because by getting the entire software community, the entire community of developers to come in and pitch in on it and make it better, that's how you get really, really amazing software. So a little bit on the dark side of end user license agreements, we have death in Disney Plus. So go ahead and watch this video. Um, See, get a feel for, what's going on with the lawsuit, what happened, and then once you kind of get a full understanding of this legal case involving Disney and one of its park visitors, also Disney Plus subscribers, see what kind of questions it raises about digital contracts, about the ethical concerns, right? When we download these things and we just blindly hit yes. Most people don't read these legal agreements, but these companies are, putting tons and tons of really concerning language and requirements and restrictions in these license agreements that go to protect the company but can hurt users like us. So definitely watch this video, um, see what you think, right? And then maybe we'll have a discussion assignment to talk about what are the legal ramifications, what should change, what should be different in regards to these license agreements.